His budget blueprint is expected to be rejected by Congress, where Democrats control the House of Representatives. Spending bills typically need 60 votes to get through the 100-member Senate, where Trump's fellow Republicans hold 53 seats. The White House and Congress must agree on funding by October 1 to keep the government funded and open, which coincides with the deadline to lift the debt limit, or risk a default, which would have severe economic repercussions. Tax cuts have been a priority for the Republican White House and Congress in recent years, rather than fiscal restraint. The deficit ran to $900 billion in 2019, and the national debt has ballooned to $22 trillion. Trump's budget would boost funding for some of his priorities. For example, Trump will propose a 5% increase for the Department of Homeland Security to help pay for his border wall and hire more immigration and border enforcement officials. The budget also includes an increase of almost 10% for veterans' health care programs from last year, and investments in opioid addiction programs, the OMB said. That means some departments and programs may see steeper proposed cuts than 5%. Boost for defense. This budget shows that we can return to fiscal sanity without halting our economic resurgence while continuing to invest in critical priorities, Russ Vought, the acting OMB director, said in a statement. The budget was expected to boost defense spending, although details were not immediately available. Vought said last month that new defense spending would be included in the Overseas Contingency Operations (OCO) fund, more traditionally used for emergencies. Also unclear is how the budget will handle mandatory spending on programs for seniors like Medicare and Social Security, which account for the largest portion of the budget. The programs are popular with older voters. The OMB said the budget would propose $2.7 trillion in spending cuts over a decade, which it said would be more than any other administration had ever planned. But the cuts would not be enough to balance the budget in that time frame. The OMB said the budget was designed to balance by 2034, exceeding the traditional 10-year period that previous administrations targeted.